try to be as cordial as we can to as many people as possible, because you never know what they could be, a foot out the door.
Well, we were taught vulnerability at a young age was not safe. Mm-hmm. So, trying to be vulnerable and, being raised or being around situations where vulnerability was not safe. And, I talk to people and tell them, you have to find that safe person where you can share, because, if you can just talk to any mojo on the street and, it could be more detrimental than good. Mm-hmm. So, I'm finding that being vulnerable now has become a safe thing, whereas before I would not have been vulnerable and shared anything. So, my dad's philosophy now is strength is humility and reserve. And, I just, again, I can't thank y'all enough for sharing your story. And I know y'all probably might have other callers, but thank you for answering. And
thanks for calling in and for sharing and for your feedback. It's very appreciated. We actually have 4 minutes left, so I have to let you go, Valerie. But I'd always appreciate your support, and thank you so much. And have a nice day. And
you too, all of y'all.
Thank you so much. So Joe and Greg, we have about 4 minutes, and Greg, thank you for your service, too. My father was a Marine as well, fought in Vietnam.
Hoorah. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Yeah. So I get a lot of that. In fact, the stigma was introduced when, I was a child and asked to go see someone. My father was like, yeah, we don't do that. But anyway, so we have about 3 minutes. So
okay, can I just say something real quick? Can I say something real quick? Because of vulnerability.
Here we go.
Is so important. I just want to close off by saying, here's the big trick. Here's the wool being pulled over men's eyes. They've been convinced that it's an either-or thing. You're a vulnerable little sissy dude, or you're just an ignorant, stubborn, stoic man. Okay, mm-hmm. But there's degrees of being a man. There's a time a man needs to be stoic and hard-headed and be ruthless to protect his family and to provide for his family, do what he needs to do. But he can also be be open and honest with people around him. Mm-hmm. You can have all those things all at the same time. And you want to be tough, you want to be smart, you got to have compassion in your heart. You got to talk about people you love, about issues in your life, because the better you are, the better the world's going to be, period.
That's so true.
Mm-hmm. You get a bell for that one. But it's so true.
All right, Tiffany. Keep breaking it, girl.
It's like a record. I love Bell Thursdays. Ring the bell Thursday.
I want to tell everybody that whether you're a woman or a man and you're suffering with PTSD, not to give up, right? And Tiffany, you've heard me say this before. Your condition does not have to be your conclusion.
Mm-hmm. I like when you say that, too. Your condition does not have to be your conclusion. And with time heals wounds. And not only that, but if you keep pushing things under the rug, like you guys were saying, it will resurface. And it's never too late to seek help for mental health or for counseling. It doesn't make people, quote unquote, crazy. It doesn't mean it goes on your medical record. Just go to talk therapy. And, especially with trauma, sometimes just a few sessions with the right person can really bring clarity to your mind.
And if anyone wants to learn more about my story, my book is available. I can share that real quick.
Please do.
We just ran out of time. There was so much more I could have said, but I get tongue-tied.
I know that. I know that's right.
Joe Potosi, When the Dust Settles, Between a Rock and a Hard Place. It's on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Zulon Press. And to my dear friend Patty, I believe she's listening right now, former co-worker. She was a welder, and she was one of the best at it. Thank you for tuning in if you're out there, Patty.
Aww.
And to everybody else, thank you for this opportunity. Hope to see you here, there, or whatever on the airwaves.
And for everyone watching on Facebook Live, all you guys, thank you so much. And don't forget to say happy birthday to Joe Potosi tomorrow. He turns 50. And don't forget to remind me to do it too. What?
Tiffany, Denver Fidelis.
What? Denver
Fidelis.
Yeah.
Always faithful.
Always faithful. Same sandbox, as some people would say. And thank you guys so much. And When the Dust Settled, Between a Rock and a Hard Place, and Joe Potosi, Potosi. And it's a good read, and it's like what Greg said. It's probably the PG-13 version of what really happened, but it's worth reading and worth recovering with. And we will be back tomorrow. We're going to be talking about childhood sexual abuse, recovering from that. A good friend and team member, Mike McBride, he has a blog, and he's a survivor in so many ways, and I'm looking forward to his interview, and recovering from trauma and all sorts of stuff. Thank you, Joe, so much for being a guest on the show. Thank you, Ed. Thank you for the team. And please be kind to yourself and to a stranger. You never know what they're going through. Please take care. See you tomorrow, 12 to 1.
Now I hear moments of clarity. Now I get it, moments of clarity. To yourself, be kind, it will please your mind. Hope is following you.